collective, you either just proved or you're about to that not everybody can be messed with. Not everybody can be done dirty. All right. You're about to be the biggest proof of that. Now, what I was getting is that some people, when they try other people or they set traps for other people, those people sometimes, unfortunately, fall into the traps. They end up getting blamed for stuff and having to actually deal with the consequences of things they didn't even do. But when it comes to you, people who are chosen, people have to understand that the same tactics that work on that person are not going to work here. You're not going to get away with it with this person. Okay. There is an assignment on your life. I don't know if you realize how big, but it's massive. And God is just simply not going to let everybody do you dirty. And it's so funny because sometimes from the outside looking in, it just looks like, oh, the chosen God is so easy. Oh, God just be blessing them. Let's go mess with them. Let's go take it. But it doesn't work like that. The bigger the assignment, the more protection that is assigned. And so somebody is learning. I should have kept my hands off. Now, I know that we've been dealing a lot. This month, it's a authority August. And as we're leaving out of this month, I don't know if a lot of you guys have been seeing how much authority you actually have over the enemy, over darkness, and how much control you actually do need to start implementing into your daily life. But this month have opened up or like shown you ways that you're more powerful than maybe you give yourself credit for. And somebody else is sitting back thinking, man, you got more power than I gave you credit for. Okay, so we're going to be talking about this. We're going to be jumping into it and we're going to find out why you the biggest proof that you can't do everybody dirty, B. I don't care how many people you got away with that with. With these people, it's not going to give the same results. The Urban Suburban Tarot will be available August 29th. Grab this vibrant deck and enjoy the merging electric energy of cityscapes with the peaceful vibes of cozy neighborhoods. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. We start with the Oracle card. You can't be done dirty, baby. What's up? Love about. Okay, so it's almost like darkness trying to cast out light. It can't. Your love or the energy you exude, the vibration that you're on, this is why they can't touch you. You can't do love dirty. Love will still prevail. Love will still win. Love is a higher vibration than dirt. Okay, so this is why you always come out on top. I was getting earlier that some of you guys, you should have been bitter. You should be angry. You should be full of resentment. You should have an attitude all the time. But why are you still loving? Why are you still smiling? It's part of your assignment. It's part of your package. Okay, so a lot of you guys still have a loving vibe and energy, and that pisses people off. And this is another reason too why they want to do you dirty or why they want to try you. It's just like, man, I want to smack that little stupid smile off your face. You know what I'm saying? But they can't. All right, so let's go ahead and let's jump into the vibes. You are living, walking proof that not everybody can be done dirty. Let's see what we got. Very first card up, current vibe and energy. Ooh, 5 of Wands. Competition, envy, jealousy. All right. Now these young ladies, they all sitting at this table, every man for himself, everybody making bets, wagers. Okay. Now for some of you guys, somebody may have made a bet about you or a wager. I bet you I can get them to lose their mind. I bet you, watch, I'm gonna get them to chase me. You know, for some of you guys, you're such a loving person. Somebody was like, man, I'm finna do them dirty. I'm finna treat them like a dog. I bet you over there getting treated like a princess. I'm gonna be the first one to treat you like a dog, like slop. You know what I'm saying? You got some people who get off on that, where they really think, oh, everybody treats you good, so I want to be the first one to introduce you to this BS. And it's like, no, let me introduce you to my spirit team. You know what I mean? And somebody learns from you, I'm even getting for the first time. You're the first competitor that they've ever come up against and lost. This is the first time they sat at this table, or maybe they sat at this table a long time and you come to this table for the first time. This is the first time they lost. Okay, spiritually speaking. Okay, so it says rival, contest, clash. Okay, let's see what's going on behind the scenes. Let's lurk. Let's look. Let's raise up that veil. What's going on behind the scenes that the collective don't know, but I'm gonna reveal it right now. Ooh, 10 of coins. Okay, so this says fortune, riches, stability. So somebody knows this is what you got, right? Like I said, these young ladies are sitting at this table and they're playing for money, right? For currency. And you, who got all the currency? 10 of coins. You. So this is what people see. This is what I want to do you dirty too. Because it's like, man, if I could just get in your house, like this how you see your spiritual house, and I can get all that money back there. And remember, I was saying somebody think, even if you single as a dollar bill, somebody think it's somebody treating you like a princess somewhere. So it's like, that's what I'm gunning for. That's what I want to do dirty. Okay, so a lot of you guys don't even understand how you come across or how you are seen. Remember, I said people think, oh, the chosen just got it so easy. Look at you back there at your house with your pool and the fireworks going off with the love of your life, and y'all drinking champagne with money on the ground. This is what they think you're doing. Okay, and so they're like, all right, cool, well, bring that money to the table. Let me take it, or at least give me a chance to take it. Because when you sit down at this table here, somebody can play dirty. They can get, they be hiding cards under the table and all that kind of stuff. But somebody want to play you for your stuff. Does that make sense? Oh, you over there in love, you got a good person? Sit down at this table, make a bet. I bet you I could take their person, right? All that money right there, put it on the table. I bet you I could take their money. I bet you I could take their fortune. This is what they betting on. Or this is what they want you to put on the line. And for some of y'all, I'm even getting it. This is what's at stake. For some of you guys, your future, the things that you know you're supposed to manifest, your house, your mansion, all of this kind of stuff. Fireworks, the whole shebang is there for you. You know it, and they know it. But they want you to bet it. I keep feeling like somebody wants you to make a bet, spiritually speaking. Because if you make the bet, now you have to play. Now they have a chance. So spiritually, some of y'all need to close some doors. You don't even get a chance, baby. We're not even in the same league. All it is them going to be trying to take your stuff. It's nothing to take from them. What, they got a few little coins on the table? You can't take that. Okay, you'll have to downgrade to take what they have. No, thank you. Okay, let's see what we got on the high vibrational end. What's good? What's positive about all of this? Ooh, the Hierophant. Okay, you still schooling people? You're the lesson. You're a walking, breathing lesson. Okay, and this says teacher, right? So you ain't just the lesson, you the teacher of the lesson, the expert, the guide, or this is who you have in your corner. Okay, let's say, for example, they say, sit down at the table, get down on the table, let's make this bet. They don't know who taught you. You went to the school of sitting at the table. What you mean? You know what I mean? So either you got this person or this is another representation of the level that you're at. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say you and I ain't even in the same league, baby? I'm the teacher. You're the student. Sit down. You know what I mean? Pull out your pen and paper and take notes type energy. You feel me? Some of y'all, didn't I just say that? You need to walk in this authority. You ain't the student, you the teacher. I don't care how old somebody is. There's a such thing as an old fool. And some of these people walking around older than you is old fools. And no disrespect to all of my wise, wonderful old people. I love y'all. But I'm talking about the ones who consistently are ignorant and continuously trying to hurt and harm other people. Okay, spiritually speaking, you are their leader. You're their teacher. So understand your position and move accordingly. Okay, let's see. What do we have? Ooh, I have to say it because I see it. Class is in session, baby. Everybody's sitting down. And I say, sit down. You're the teacher. Male or female energy, take it how it applies. They want you to come sit at the table and play. Baby, you're sitting at the table looking at the chalkboard. Understand your position. I don't come sit down at the table. I stand up at the chalkboard and teach the class. Honey, what are you talking about? You thought you're going to do me dirty? Baby, go to the principal's office. But you see what I'm saying? Like, they don't have the power and the authority that they thought. You thought you was going to do the teacher dirty? Like I was just going to sit there and let you do that? No. Go to the principal's office, baby. Matter of fact, go home. Matter of fact, stay after school for detention. You see what I'm saying? Options. Let's see what we got on the low vibrational end. What's something they should have watched out for? Maybe something that you need to know and watch out for is people trying to do you dirty, but they can't. What do we got? Ooh, the Emperor. Okay, this says righteous, power, connection. That means people in high places want you gone. But thank God. On the plus side, either the Hierophant is you or who you have in your corner. This could be a spirit guide. This could be a representation of God giving you higher knowledge. But this here, this is a person who has connections. Somebody who is, now it says righteous, but in this position, that means they are unrighteous, which means they are corrupt, which means this person in position of power who want to do you dirty, they have the means and the resources to do so. But it's so interesting because every time they try, it just don't go the way they thought. Because you know, or you're the teacher, even over somebody in a high position. Because God will use you to call down people in high places, or at least, because they're so used to being corrupt and they're so used to doing people dirty and getting away with it. Isn't that how we started this whole message off? Where people are used to doing people dirty and getting away with it, and what works with them might not work with you because you're not dealing with the average. You're not dealing with regular. You're dealing with chosen. You're dealing with called. You're dealing with people who are working in their purpose. So the same tactics, even though you have high level resources, they do not work on us. Period. That's part of our pack. It's part of our chosen package. You know what I mean? But just know and understand, man, y'all got people in very high places that tried to do you dirty and they couldn't. Okay. Now, also, this could be an ex trying to go through high level means to do things. Okay, let's see what we got next 7 to 14 days as it pertains to this vibe. They tried to do you dirty, but they learned they can't. You are the lesson and the teacher. Woo, hermit. And it said this is what they're going to do: isolate, chill, and reflect. Say it again, class. Come on. Isolate, chill, reflect. Yeah. Go home and think about it. Suspend it. You know what I'm saying? You're going home. You're going to think about what you did. Okay, so it seems like over the next 7 to 14 days, you will be able to focus on what you were called and assigned to do. It's like I'm hearing another day, another dollar, but this is more so like another day, another dummy. Okay, somebody who really thought they was going to do it. But this is what class is for. You don't have to be dumb. You can learn. Okay, so somebody's going to learn. They're going to go home. They're going to reflect on the study guide. So for some of you guys, you may notice that it gets a little quiet. I feel like I'm seeing it like how smoke comes into a room and it's like these big clouds, but then it goes in reverse and it all starts to pull backwards. That's what I'm seeing, like a reversal of something. Like if there was something trying to come and linger, it's being pulled back. Okay. And when the smoke clears and everything pulls back, it's right back to the love vibe that it always was and that it always will be. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what do we have? It says, well, it's the Ten of Cups. It says bliss, family, and fulfillment. So it looks like you're going to be enjoying a lot more peace, a lot more bliss. And what did I say? I said, dang on it, love abounds. It's going back to what it was, what it will always be. Okay. And even with this 10 of coins, it's like two representations of a happy home, a happy life, a great, wonderful future, the future that you're supposed to have, that somebody thought they was going to do you dirty. Put this on the line. Bet this, bet this. No. You know what I mean? And because you didn't bet it, because you didn't get bitter, because you decided to get better, you're being blessed. You feel me? So that is what I give to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. And be on the lookout because this week, the Urban Suburban Tarot drops, okay? It'll be available on my website, waterstarvibes.com. All right. So again, thank y'all so much for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video.